Crip continues to make headlines on these YouTube streets. and he don't seem to have a problem with it at all. So we gonna keep the party going, right? Today we gonna break down something that I think a lot of y'all might have missed, or maybe y'all didn't miss it. Maybe it just doesn't register because who he pretends to be doesn't.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're Trap News Networx, Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking the same here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. That good knowledge you thought you ain't finna get nobody's college. You thought big dog tap in with the tap in if you ain't tapped in with that good tap in. Hit us with a like, comment, subscribe, subscribe. Everything we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you ain't finna get in nobody's college, man. My man Byron Blake is refusing to take his foot out of Ceddy Nash's double. That's right. Byron Blake is going for a kill. Man, it's getting real. UGLY. You ain't got no alibi. It's ugly. Yeah, it's ugly. We're going to jump into this content. I don't see exactly what's going on. News you can use, knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, man. Byron Blake exposes Ceddy Nash. WACK100 exposes Ceddy Nash for betraying Bigu, Nipsey Hussle, and the 60s. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Really hit how he thinks it does. But in any case, life is about keeping it real. It's about loyalty, especially when you out here claiming stuff, you know. So today we gonna take a look at how WACK100 exposed the cop calling Crip for not being loyal to the soil. You feel me? Now the cop calling Crip would like for everyone to believe that he is from Los Angeles, specifically from the 60s. We all know the truth. But one thing that really shocks me about this is he wants to be in this character so bad.
They won't stop showing that that clip of Ceddy Nash. That is the ugliest clip.
Yet he is admittedly in business with somebody who has been a thorn in the side of people from that neighborhood. I'm not going to recap all of the disrespectful things that Wack has said about Nipsey, and it's no doubt that Wack was very instrumental in Big U getting incarcerated. I mean, aside from the fact that he was just present when this was going down, he clearly was asking leading questions and inserting himself and giving input that helped decipher certain parts of the indictment, you know, certain parts of the allegations. He brought clarity to why certain things were going on. And if this was not a key factor, then it would not have been mentioned in the indictment. So it's pretty clear what Wack is doing. Y'all know, y'all seen him and 600 running the campaign. They did the shit.
Officer Snitch Honey.
For 3 years before Big U actually.
It's that nigga Snitch Honey.
Got in trouble. But for 3 years straight, they talked about him every day, snitched on him every day. Wack has some interesting things to say while on live stream with DJ Academics. And I thought to myself, does he realize that he is exposing Ceddy? I don't know. Dude kind of slick. Maybe he do. Maybe he knows that Ceddy thinks he's undercover, so he decided, let me just blow his cover. But yeah, listen to this.
Hey, so they're saying that you...
Goodness gracious, Ceddy Nash. I don't know what the hell Ceddy did to Byron Blake, but Byron Blake don't even like Wack. So we're not even finna pretend like Byron Blake is teaming up with Wack to get rid of Ceddy. I think Byron Blake is just ready to take aim at anybody who he has disdain towards and knock them all down. You feel me?
You and Ceddy Nash, they hit y'all with a YouTube Rico, man. They're saying that y'all...
Oh, they better get ready. We just got Roscoe paperwork an hour ago.
What?
Ceddy chopping it up. Yeah. Want me to? Oh, well, Ceddy chopping it up right now. Yeah. What about it?
Is Ceddy part of the exposures now?
No, I covered this about a month ago. I said, okay, you know how... What movie? It's a movie like that. You know how sometimes in them crazy-ass movies, there's always a motherfucker that call in. You ever watch Devil in the Blue?
Yeah.
Or Denzel Washington? Remember Mouse?
Wack is a devil in a blue dress? Okay, interesting.
The Cheatham, Don Cheatham nigga played? He studied his mouth. I called him in. I said, hey, need you to come in, join the team. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Flag on the play. Ceddy Nash, I hope this isn't true, because this is a direct betrayal against what Ninja's got going on. I hope that this is a flam afoot.
We got this situation going on. I respect your talents and your skills. And he came in. And we've been, you didn't pick up on that when I was on live with you that next morning and Ceddy all of a sudden was on the phone? Come on, Ack, you know how I work.
Yeah, but hold on. So there's a new YouTube video. Tonight Jake dropped it, and they're accusing you.
Already talking 1090. 1090 said he had to use it because our names is hot, so he's running it up.
What?
I talked to 1090 earlier. Yeah, 1090. Listen, let me tell you what's crazy. When
Cedric Nashington, I hope that you're not getting involved with WACK100.
Nash is to me, 1090 the same way. I just decided this was a Ceddy Nash job. Why? Ceddy lives in Atlanta. You get what I'm saying?
Once again, the cop calling Crip didn't pop up with this I'm from LA 60s.
Sheesh. This is an ugly, ugly situation.
Stuff until after Nipsey passed away. And when he came out with it,
sheesh. I don't know, again. I almost want to say this. I'm not sure what's going on here, but yeah, this is a lot. You feel me?
you know, he was real heavy on the homie Nip, and the homie Nip, love to the homie Nip, and he was real heavy on that. That's the worst stack job I ever seen, by the way. But yeah, he was really heavy.
The worst stack job I've ever seen, by the way. It's crazy.
On his Nipsey rolling 60, and considering all of the disrespectful things that Wack has said about Nipsey, it was strange for me to hear Wack talk about Ceddy in that way, because it's not just like, oh yeah, I know who he is. It's like, yeah, I talked to him. He was actually telling us that Ceddy had the Pee Wee Roscoe paperwork coming before Ceddy even told us. Ceddy would later come in on this call. He would not deny any affiliations with Wack. He wouldn't deny that he talked to Wack.
Damn, brother. You didn't deny your affiliations and denounce Officer Rat Run Runner? Sheesh.
About this situation, and Wack basically talking about him like he's a little homie. You hear him? Yeah, I called him in. Like, he put him to work, basically. That's what he's saying. He put Ceddy to work on this situation. We know Wack got the...
He put Ceddy to work like a jerk. Goddamn.
...ties to QCP. So maybe Ceddy is thinking, he gonna get a chance to link with QCP and get access to some of them couple $100 million that he got. But it don't work like that. But I see you bag chasing, though. He's sack chasing for sure. He's sack chasing for sure. Now, that's not the only thing. Again, there is the issue of Wack showing up in this Big U paperwork. If you are not aware, Wack already said that Big Dale told him that he was about to burn Big U, and he knew that it was happening as it was happening. And that is why he don't get no slack from me when it comes to that No Jumper interview, because I feel like he intentionally took Loose Cannon on that platform and solicited certain information from him.
Yeah, Wack for sure gave that Loose Cannon interview up with the intention of destroying the Rolling 60s and Big U, for sure. And I don't understand why Ceddy, if he is associated with the Rolling 60s, would be associated with Wack at all.
Because he knew that there was already an active investigation going on. No doubt in my mind about that. And for the people who gonna say, well, where's the paperwork showing that Wack talked to the police? The police have already made it clear that they are using open source reporting, which is why they are using the No Jumper clips and why they mention the No Jumper clips. So they don't have to actually...
A lot of these dudes are hiding behind open source reporting, meaning they're going online saying these things. So those are the statements being used, so they never have to go and actually say anything in court because they've used so many open source statements.
Go talk to Wack at all. All they have to do is just go get all of those clips of stuff that he's been saying on the internet and put it into evidence, just like they did with the No Jumper interview. In any case, no matter which end that you look at it from, it's clear that Ceddy has no loyalty to the neighborhood. This was all about exploiting the culture of the neighborhood until he could get into a certain position. And people seem to forget that he started off with this whole Crip image, blue rag over his face, never actually even showing his face, just never even putting his name on there. Everything was Crip says this, Crip reacts to this, all while representing LA in the 60s. And
yeah, I'm not sure why Cedric Nashington took that route, but pretty ugly.
Bringing that attention to the neighborhood, but at the same time getting attention from claiming to be attached to the neighborhood. Now here he is dealing with this guy, WACK100. If nothing else, this shows you that Ceddy has no loyalty to that neighborhood at all. It's all about a dollar with him. And to show you that Wack is
Said Ceddy bought $1, what the fuck is 50 cents?
Very much aware of what he's doing and how he's doing it. The same day that this segment dropped on Academics channel where he's talking about Young Thug and 1090 Jake and Ceddy Nash and WACK100, the very same day that this dropped, Wack decided to go on social media and discuss Big U, because now everybody is, he got everybody's attention, and everybody like, damn, Ceddy and Wack working together. And just to show that Ceddy has no loyalty to Big U, and show that Ceddy will accept disrespect towards Big U, just like he's seemingly accepted the disrespect towards Nip, Wack went to social media and said this.
I get a call today. Big U sent a call to me, right? 3 things. They say, Wack, Big U say on 60 Crip, U 600 ain't nowhere, none of his paper.
You believe that Big U is calling Wack to say anything, especially on 60 Crip? You're stupid, but whatever.
Work. They ain't never questioned you. You ain't got nothing to do with nothing. He gonna clear that up. That's cool. I don't need to clear it up because it wasn't there. 2, he said I'd already tripped on due Sims before I got locked up, so that can't speak for me. 3, I need your help because 75 6-0s is in my paperwork telling on me. See, this would come with running the hood and outside at the park. See, Wack ain't finna let a dummy make me a dummy.
No, Wack can't go to his hood. He can't be outside at the park.
He got 75 6-0s in his paperwork telling on him.
So basically, Wack is using the fact that Ceddy is claiming that he's from over there openly to bolster his credibility when he says certain things about Big U in that neighborhood by saying, hey, it's 75 guys from over there telling on him. And why wouldn't people believe it when you have somebody who is openly claiming to be from over there, vouching for Wack and saying that he's working with Wack and he's talking to Wack? You see what I'm saying? Even though a large majority of people know the truth, there is still a large audience on the internet who actually believes who Ceddy portrays himself to be. Even the people who haven't seen,
damn it, Cedric Nashington,
the latest stuff, might have seen some stuff 2 or 3 years ago, and they just think that that's what it is. So Wack is very slick. He's very, very slick. He's very conniving, especially when it comes to damaging the reputation of Big U.
Sneaky scandalous, a full-blown flu flammer.
And damaging the reputation of the people around him. Why Ceddy would claim to be from that same area of LA as them and then openly admit to working with this guy who running this smear campaign on them is crazy. And like I said, it's not just Big U, it's Nipsey too. So even though I know some of the audience, y'all divided because y'all think that Big U has something to do with Nip, there's still the dynamic of no matter which side of it you fall on, Wack has shown disrespect. And Ceddy claims to be from there and an outstanding member and so dedicated to the hood and it's all about the hood. But you working with this dude? Seem funny to me, man. Seem funny to me, And that's all I got to say about that. Stay tuned, though, because we got some more bombshells coming on the cop.
Yeah, a flu flam is definitely afoot, but we're going to see how this one go, man. I ain't really too sure, but I will say this. As always, some red dots will be pushed to the left. You know the rest. As always, it's free Avenue Angels, please free. Go.
We got 87 for 21 with the ball carrier. Ooh, nice strip on him. Here we go. Here we go.
Listen, bro. Wait.
60 bands on my name.
How many shots to the center of a freak nigga? 3 in his ass, lick his stomach, smell his pink nigga. They throwing shots, time to see if them pussy niggas can take it. The nigga Wack is a snitch and the jolly niggas are rapists. See, Lush was on to something, tried to act like it was nothing. Said you ain't know that freaky ass taker you was frontin'. Munchie ain't fucking with you and Spider-Loc ain't gon' save you. If you want it, you gon' take it. Stop them freaky ass behaviors. Let's get straight to the point, see, we ain't gotta wait for later. Nigga with your last name kidnapped that girl before he raped her. Said the moms of gang members don't deserve no piece of prayers. When General Butt naked, the kid Tesher is your savior. You ain't gotta stall me out, cause I ain't asking for no favors. Get it cracking right now, we ain't gotta wait for later. Walked into your own building, heard my voice and then you ducked away. Was humble like a bitch, cause you a hoe, stay in your fucking place. That nigga Wack is slut and pathetic, Flacco's a fucking lame. Wack ain't come outside because he hiding from his fucking gang. Talking like you tough when niggas spitting in your fucking face. T-Row didn't quit, we wouldn't even know your fucking name. Wack in front of Adam, but Adam is how he do you. See, Flacco lied on me and then Wack told me to sue you. Treated Wack like a bitch, you should've seen it, it was beautiful. Now every single week that nigga jolly on my pupil. Is it Fred or is it Frederick? Is it Dave or is it David? All thighs on me. Flock a belly, now you famous. Type of creep nigga is you. How are you and Dave related? Nigga, no means no. You should've told him not to take it. I'm really in the field, you niggas stuck inside the matrix. From BET to the Knicks, down in Compton where your face is. That nigga real jolly got some freaky ass cases. Tryna fake fight Lush cause Adam wanted you to face. You wanna be like academics, making videos like point and shoot. You and Dave the same ass lane, we know the fucking truth. Brick ain't say this shit is a play, cause he don't fuck with you. He not gon' get involved when them real shooters come for you. If you grew up in the land, them thirsties, they would've humbled you. Grew up with them lions, I promise they would've hunted you. I get disrespectful, the next time I'ma punish you. You dirty fat bitch, I swear to God I see the bum in you. Niggas say they shooters till it's time to bring them guns out. Loose can't read and Wack lost his wife to Clubhouse. Treat Wack like a bitch, mark him out before he snitch again. Flacco, when I see you, I'ma show you the type of bitch you is. Niggas say they see me, they pullin' blick out. I promise that this Glock can make you sit down. Drum with a cooler, one for you, one for your brother. Wrap the string around the mop, sound like your dumb ass when you stutter. Swear to God, nigga.
Wait. Hear me out though, right? Pause. Wait, bro, wait. Again, wait though. Just right, Joe, right? Wait though, right? I do want to